So you guys don't appear to be as good as you were last year.
That's because we're probably not.
Do you believe that? Are you just saying that? Do you think you're as good?
No, I think we're terrible.
Well, if you lost Shannon Brown, you lost Lamar.
We're going to be worse.
So are you advocating something be done?
No, not at all. Just stating the facts of where we currently are.
Do you think something will be done? I mean, I know you were asked yesterday and you said you're not anticipating it. But
I don't know.
Well, you've gotten agitated in the past when things haven't gone well and it doesn't look like
Yeah, and then Mitch traded Kwame for Powell, so he's kind of earned the license to be able to do whatever the hell he wants.
So this is all you're banking on Mitch?
Yeah, I mean, you know, he knows what he's doing. He's built a championship team. He's done it before. He knows what he's doing.
Does the Lamar thing now make sense after you talk to him?
No, it still doesn't make sense to me. But you have to just trust that they know what they're doing. I mean, that's their job. They don't come down here and tell me how to, manage a team and things of that nature. So I'm not going to go up there and tell them what to do.
Was the rationale explained to you in any way?
Yeah, I spoke to him briefly about it, but I didn't, it's like, do what you do.
is it weird to hear the Clippers are this close to getting Chris Paul when you guys had a trade for him last Thursday?
Just a little. But now it's good, to see them being that aggressive and wanting to make a next step. I mean, they got Blake, who's I think the world of him, and and CP, who I like as well. So I think it's good for LA to have two teams that are competitive.
If you remain status quo, what are your chances for success?
None.
So what do you think it takes to be successful?
The dream team.
So you want to go to Miami?
Trade me today.
That'll be my headline.
I'm sure.
Kobe, how important do you think it is for you guys just to get a resolution to whatever's going on one way or the other fairly soon?
No, I think it's been good for us the last couple of days, actually. I think everybody's kind of been walking on eggshells. Everybody, they don't know if they're safe or not. And I think because of that, you have a lot of nervous energy. But because of that, it's made our practices more spirited, more competitive, more energetic. Because you get here around each other and all you care about is each other. You care about competing and working hard. So we've used that energy to create good practices.
Lamar was apparently unhappy and asked for a trade. But that happens all the time in sports.
Mm-hmm. They sure didn't listen to me when I asked.
Exactly. So people hang in there, things have a tendency to work out.
Mm-hmm.
So this looks like an emotional decision on all parties involved, which doesn't usually work out well. Would you agree with me?
Well, yeah, I mean, it definitely seemed like an emotional decision. But, Lamar's an emotional person,
right,
man. You know what I mean? It means a lot to him to be here. He thought he'd be here forever and things of that nature. And it hurt him. And that's something that he wanted, or he wanted to go someplace else, and he's secure that decision. I'll support that decision.
Do you think the franchise reacted the same way emotionally?
I don't know. It's probably a bit of both. Probably a little emotion, a little bit of business. But as far as Lamar, as long as he's happy, I'll roll with whatever decision he makes. Here with this ball club, we'll keep the train moving, one way or the other. This is what we do. E-Banks is going to step in there and fill it up, and we've been working with him around the clock, and he has a lot of talent, a lot of potential, and his responsibilities have kicked up. Ron's responsibilities have kicked up, and the train keeps moving.
Given just the tumultuous events that Lamar's gone through in his life, with his family and all that, would you have expected him to be able to weather that initial frustration, disappointment had he stayed on?
Well, I mean, if he had stayed, if they didn't trade him, he would have got over it. Right. It's, no question about it. But it is what it is, man. You can't do nothing about it now.
But this is all about championships for you. You've made that very clear.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
So I'm watching you as you're this calm Kobe now, the laid-back guy. Doesn't seem to fit with your time running out.
Well, I mean, let's see. If Shannon's in Phoenix,
right?
Lamar's in Dallas. Last I checked, I still have Powell, I still have Andrew, I still have Ron.